It's time for fight news, and I'm not going to be the one to clean up this blood, okay?
Red alert! All hands, battle stations!
Fight News, episode 35, The Last Pizza Tuxedo.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comicbookman here. Welcome once again to my video Outhouse. It's time for MMA news. I'm taking Uncle Pete's place because Uncle Pete is on the road. He got called in early this week.
Driving right now.
He got called in early this week and he couldn't hang around, so I'm here filling in for him. And of course, with all the MMA news that you can't live without is...
Bo, how you doing, boys and girls?
That's right, Bo. Give off your block. And of course, you
gotta love them.
You can come to the store's website and check out all the MMA news anytime you want, and we're going to get to that at the end of this, where you would go to get that. But one of the stories that you'd see on there is about Robert Lashley, who used to be a wrestler at the WWE, got tired of that, decided to have a big career in the MMA, and then what happened to him?
He fought a journeyman would be the generous term, known as Chad Griggs.
Another term would be bum.
Yeah, well, not bum.
Retiree.
He's had some hard times. He fought Chad Griggs in Strikeforce Houston.
Basically, an up-and-comer.
They picked the guy who they figured he would beat, and Chad Griggs beat him.
Yeah.
In fact, not only did he beat him, when it was over with, last year they go to the hospital to be observed for a while before they let him go home. Bobby.
What's up with Strikeforce's CEO? Strikeforce's
CEO Scott Coker and Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman, I know him.
Wrestling genius, are having a conversation about doing a couple things together because Heyman's got a lot of balls on his plate. He's juggling a lot of stuff, so he may be doing something involving MMA and specifically Strikeforce. Speaking
of Strikeforce and CBS have been connected with each other for a while.
They got a working relationship. Most of the Strikeforce stuff you see is on Showtime. They also have shows on CBS. They've had 2 shows so far. One didn't work out too well because that's the one that had Kimbo Slice in it.
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, well, it was controversy about maybe the fight was fixed or not.
Would it be a cluster?
Yeah, it'd be one of those.
Okay.
The second one involved a riot at the end of the fight. So, yeah, they're not exactly having a good time over at CBS. So, surprisingly enough, CBS isn't giving them a new date for the fall yet, but Scott Coker says that'll probably happen at some point. We just have to figure out what date that will be.
Okay. They don't know yet.
They have no idea.
Okay.
They're hoping.
They do have some medical problems also at Strikeforce. One of their fighters is getting some work done right here on his shoulder.
Elbow.
Well, that's your... Well, his elbow. His elbow. That's your shoulder.
Elbow, shoulder.
Okay. The large.
Clavicle.
The large. The nape of the
neck. Fabricio Werdum is going to be having elbow surgery, so he'll be out till 2011. And so, even though Fedor Emelianenko wants to fight him, he may have to fight either Antonio Bigfoot Silva or Alistair Overeem on 12-4. There's a little problem with... He probably will be fighting Antonio Silva because Overeem has been asking for a fight for Fedor for a while, and Fedor kept stalling and telling me he needed him to take a drug test. And so Overeem goes, oh, now you want to fight? I guess maybe you should take the drug test. So, yes.
Okay. One of Uncle Pete's favorite fighters, Urijah Faber. Urijah Faber is medically cleared to do what?
He's medically cleared to fight. He'll be
punch people in the face.
He'll be fighting Takoya Mizukaki at US.
Who?
Mizugaki.
Mizukaki?
Gaki. WEC 52 in November. Now, Faber was supposed to fight Mizugaki before he got hurt. Yeah. Mizugaki said, you know, I want you to heal up because I want to fight you. And so he was offered other fights. He goes, no, I want to fight Faber. I'm more than willing to wait. So that fight's going to happen in November at WEC 52.
Okay. Last story we got is a big-time rematch. A big-time rematch coming at the end of 2011 between...
Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva. Now, Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen, who lives in Oregon. Okay. He sells real estate.
Okay.
I think he's going to be a member of the House of Representatives.
Okay.
He basically beat the living crap out of Anderson Silva the last time they fought. And the plan was that Silva was going to fight Vitor Belfort next, but because the fight between Sonnen and Silva was so good, Dana White says that, okay, you get the rematch, and Victor's going to have to wait. So either be at the end of this year, maybe at the big end of the year UFC show in Vegas, or in early 2011. The fight could even be here.
So this guy is a fighter and a real estate agent.
He's a fighter,
and he's running for the
he
House
sells real
of
estate, he's also running for the House of Representatives, and he's a damn good fighter. In fact, he was bringing a pro wrestling mentality to the fight, which made a fight with Silva to be not an exciting fight. but because Sonny was doing such great promos, people actually gave a crap and was like, wow, this is cool.
Hopefully he'll bring that pro wrestling mentality to the House of Representatives.
He could.
Because
SmackDown.
Linda McMahon is going to bring it to the Senate of the United States. And when the two of them combine their forces...
It could be ugly.
It could be ugly. Uglier than Congress already is. So that's it.
Oh, speaking of ugly, James Lights Out Tony. Congratulations for lasting a whole 18 seconds last night against Randy Couture. Nice job, nitwit. 18 seconds? I could have lasted 18 seconds.
Wait a minute.
I could have.
18 seconds?
He could have. 18 seconds? The guy's a professional boxer. He couldn't go 18 seconds? Come on. You can run around the ring for 12. Sure, I'm done.
Okay, that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We got no more MMA fight news this time around, but you can go to the store's website, as I promised, and check out all of the MMA fight news that he sends me that I post up. And where's that at, Bo? Where's that at? Bo? Bo? Bo?
Sarah knows, man. Sarah and James Lights Out Tony know where it is.
www.myalternatereality.com. Tell your friends.
Stop off at the store's website and check out all of the news that I post up there that he sends me about the MMA, which I still could care less about. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
James Lights Out Tony saying bye.
This is Lights Out Bo.
You know you can't.
Bye.
Saying bye.
Give him a kiss.
The alternate reality hero of the month this month is Wolverine. That's right. The man who's the best he is at what he does is going to be 25% off all month long here at Alternate Reality. All of his soft covers, all of his hard covers, all of his essentials. Every Wolverine trade paperback in the place is 25% off all month long. And our Hero of the Week sale, which is every week, will feature Wolverine all month long. So there'll be a bunch of Wolverine comic books that'll be $1 each all month long here at Alternate Reality. So like Wolverine, we're the best we are at what we do, and that's save you money.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.